I wanna know where the river flows. If anybody remembers that song, who sang it, big ups to you. Leave it down in the comments section. This is Traveling Eddie, and we're going places. And today is episode 2, part 2 of why I prefer Colombia over the US. So, I love Colombia. I prefer it over the US because, and I'll tell you in a moment. Con gusto, muchachos, que estén bien. Because people are very nice in general here. The people in Colombia in general are very awesome people, very nice people, very happy-go-lucky people in general. We're starting to lose a little bit of that because of what's going on worldwide. Some people are becoming a little more colder, a little more paranoid, but people are still happy-go-lucky here, very friendly, talk to you like, ¿Qué hubo, mijito? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué más? Hey, what's up, son? How you doing? What's new? Or a woman could say, hola, mijito. ¿Tienes hambre? ¿Quieres comer algo? Venga para acá. People, when sometimes they don't know you, a lady might invite you to her home and she just met you and say, hi, son. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat something? Come on in. People are like that, especially here in Antioquia and in other parts of Colombia, but I haven't had too much experience in other parts in terms of talking to the locals, but I've been to the coast. Cartagena, Santa Marta, Barranquilla, all of that, Tolu, Coveñas, whatever. Been everywhere. Oh, I think it's here where Negro and I used to come. Yeah, here, but it was deeper. This is where I used to come with my black dog, my black Labrador Retriever, Cirilo, back in 99, 2000, 2001, and 2002 almost, before I moved to my apartment from my mom's home when I bought an apartment. If you didn't see the video where I'm talking about that, about Paseo de Olla in Colombia, I'm going to leave it at the end as a recommended video. It's 2 episodes, so you can check it out about Paseo de Olla, the aluminum pot outing here in Colombia, done on Three Wise Kings weekend every year in January. So back to why. The people are awesome. I've had such a beautiful time with people. People are usually very happy, and I said I haven't had much contact with other people like in Bogota. I've been there a couple of times in Bogota. The people treat me pretty nicely in Bogota. That's where I've gone most in Colombia, outside of Antioquia here and outside of Medellin, Envigado, Sabaneta, and all of that. So, wow, this is beautiful. People are nice. Hey, one thing that I want to tell you to start killing the myth, busting that myth, that bad reputation that a lot of us foreigners have had over the years about Colombian women. Wow, this is beautiful. I showed this in my last video, or maybe not my last one, whatever, you saw it, about Paseo de Olla. One of the things I love about Colombia is nature, but I'm not talking about that yet. People, people, people. And the thing about women in Colombia, especially like, let's say, las costeñas or las paisas, and maybe las caleñas in that area, Manizales, Pereira, women from these regions are what we call in English sometimes very touchy. You know, they like to have a lot of physical contact. And that could be misconstrued, misconstrued, or whatever, because, I'm going to tell you in a minute because this guy's making a lot of noise over there. And it's not copyright music, but it's not copyright noise, but he's still doing it. So because women are so touchy, they touch you a lot because that's just the way women are. But it doesn't mean they want to have sex with you, and that's why we misunderstand. Usually men here in Colombia, women do not want to have sex with you just because they're touching you, because they're caressing your arm or your shoulder or something, or your hand. It's just being friendly. So please understand that that's not the plan. Don't get confused, your signals crossed. That's the way women are. They're very friendly. Now they'll let you know if they're interested romantically in you some way or another, but not through the touching part. That unless the girl is what we call a grilla, like my friend David Roberts said, from Wales in England. Not England. Wales is another country inside the UK, but it's not England. And he was telling me that this morning when I met up with him, that if you're a grilla, meaning an easygoing, like an easy woman, like a SLUT woman, then that's different. But most women here are not in that category. So please, But people here are awesome. I love how friendly people are in Colombia as opposed to other parts in the world. Not every part in the world is less friendly than Colombia, but there are places that are friendlier too, than Colombians. But like the Indians I met in Bhubaneswar and Puri, super friendly people there, treated me like family and didn't even know me. Knew me for like 30 minutes and boom, I was already family in India. They're in Jagannath Puri. Anyway, that's one reason. The other reason is nature. Colombia has so much biodiversity. Colombia has so much biodiversity, it's not even funny. And you got the mountains, the mountain ranges here. We're in the Andes Mountains, and you have so much biodiversity. You got deserts, you got jungles, you have forests, you have subtropical, tropical, everything. De todo un poquito, everything, a little bit of everything. And I love this. And if you want something nice and hot and humid, you go to the coast. If you want an island, we have islands like San Andres Island, Providencia Island, Mucura Island, Rosario Islands in the Caribbean, Isla Fuerte, Strong Island, not New York, Long Island, but Strong Island, Isla Fuerte. And then I think you even have some islands in the Pacific, on the Colombian Pacific. You got the jungles of Bahia Solano, or down with the Amazon. We got an Amazon. We got part of the Amazon jungle, the Colombian Amazon. If you want that, we got everything. We got rivers, lakes, streams, two oceans. Wow, so much. We got so many national parks. Parque de Chicamocha or Parque Nacional La Macarena, where Caño Cristales is. Everything, all over Colombia. So these are two other reasons in episode 2 of why I prefer Colombia over the U.S. Not that the United States doesn't have national parks and oceans and everything. It does. But the United States doesn't have jungles. It doesn't have those type of places. And yeah, some people prefer the U.S., but I prefer Colombia. And I was born and raised in the U.S. That's why I'm living here. And I still love the U.S. I still love the United States of America. Born and raised there. Learned to be a real good, solid individual there. Punctuality, hardworking, honesty, and everything. I appreciate the country. I was born and raised there. Land of the free, home of the brave. Don't you forget that. Land of the free and home of the brave. But some of you are starting to forget that and letting that go down the toilet. Time to wake up and smell the strong-ass coffee that's right in your faces. I love you all. Take care. Episode 3 coming soon. It'll be the last episode of why I prefer Colombia over the U.S. But that's just me and some others, a few others, not a lot of people, but whatever. It's all good under the hood, baby.